Hello and welcome to the next episode of Stellaris Multiplayer with me, Windslayer, and 3 others. Today we've got Ebend, Foth, and Game Your Brain. Looks like we're proposing elected leadership. I don't know if I want to vote on this right away. I haven't thought about this at all. Are we?
Wait, so there's also another vote for offering association status.
I guess I'm gonna vote yes with all of you people. What about associate? We
Wait,
gotta.
what is this association status? The convent of
Sure.
birth wish to give the. Who are these
The
people?
homogeny of Vist?
Yeah.
They're down next to the people that we want to go to
Oh.
war with. I remember something about the AI wanting to do
Alright,
that last
fine.
time, or not
We'll,
wanting to do that. But they can have
Let's
that
see,
stuff, right? So these guys are at war with one of those people we just gave this stuff to. They got a defensive pact with some people far down south who are not doing great in this war. The people further south have lost territory to the people that they're at war with. So their fleets are probably like non-existent.
Alright, so.
Superior to me, but that doesn't mean much.
Alright, yeah, so. Let's have a good talk about the Tyrillian High Kingdom. Cause. Damn, their fleet power is equivalent, their naval capacity is overwhelming, and their technology is superior.
Equivalent to you, but plus
to
3
me.
others? What does that bring
Yes.
us to? I've got
Well,
6k.
I'm not sure, cause like if we all contribute fleets, shoot, whoa. All right, let me check on my military fleets. Yeah, I got 6k. These are. How old are these? Ship designer. All right, I don't have strike cruisers yet, so those are like the best that I can do, more or less. And then we got the Federation fleet, that's 13,000. And I'm gonna start building the second fleet. Where's my shipyards? Okay. Alright, so we're gonna start building a Federation fleet. Yeah, so if we get our Federation fleets in motion, we could take off the north and deal with any problem up there, probably.
Do our people have claims, or like what kind of war would we be engaging in?
Exactly, we would have to do claims. So, Gamey O'Brien and Foth would have to start making claims against the High Kingdom. Let me see something.
We don't want to try and subjugate. Any territory we capture could become an ally. I'm not sure if that's best though. Do you know what I mean? Like we could bring them into the Federation after we liberate a planet.
I think it would be better to aim to bring the homogeny of Vis into the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you look at, I mean, at least make a territory grab, because their galactic north and the High Kingdom is settlementless, except for Hotaram.
Right.
So
It'll be hard to.
Very easy to grab. We don't have to deal with invasions. We don't have to worry about other logistics issues too much.
You've convinced me. I was just looking at some of the deposits. There's some nice systems up there, like really nice actually. Beham is pretty good. It's got some nice reserves. So
there's
yeah.
a fucking 19 energy system up there. You know, there's 2 L gates.
I think
has potential.
Foth, you're pretty new to the game, right?
Yeah, I am.
Do you know how to make claims?
Yeah, I do.
Nice. So yeah, if there's anything you want up there in the north, there's a couple systems that look pretty good to me. Like Morgard has a size 22. It's not a great system itself, but you could get that in your space pretty easily.
Dude, that would be a very useful planet in the long run. It's got asteroid belts for better minerals, and you could just make that a mine world and just get hella minerals out of it.
I also just saw he's got a Gaia world that's got something above it. I don't know what that is. Not quite in his space, but near where we're looking. Size 21 Gaia world with something hanging out over it. How strong is that, and what is that? I can't see it yet because I haven't been to that system.
It's probably a...
Leviathan
Ooh,
thingy? Like the
yeah,
Devour
it could
thing?
be a Leviathan thingy.
I feel like that would probably be kind of hard to clear. We
No.
were thinking about clearing out Zanan for me, the size 25 Gaia world. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I want to do that quite yet. I think I'd like to try to start moving our fleets towards somewhere. Where do we want
That's
to move
fine.
our fleets?
Alright. So the Federation fleet, number 1, is in Phos territory. It could probably reach the border, the north border, within half a year. Our ships, Mia and Slayers, are gonna take upwards of a year, guaranteed.
Mine says it's gonna take to fly from where I am. It's gonna take me 1,300 days.
Fuck me.
I don't understand why it's taking that long, but it is. It's like the longest path to get to our potential war goal, unless there's a better path that I'm not aware of. Like wormholes. I don't think I've been through these wormholes. You know what I mean?
No, I've explored your wormholes, and they're decent, but for my ships to reach your wormholes is just so inconvenient because they're so far out of the way.
Alright. Well,
So it might be the case for yours, or yours might have better luck. Yeah, I don't even know if you can travel through wormholes yet, can you?
no.
Alright, then don't even worry about it.
I don't think so. Let me check really quickly. Requires exploration. I might have just gotten the tech for it.
Well, you still gotta explore them then.
Yeah. Wait, so if did you say it would come in useful? Because I think the answer is not really, right? I shouldn't head towards them, right?
Well, it's very difficult to tell.
Yeah, that's
Just
fair.
counting jumps.
Where does either of those two wormholes in my space go?
So one of them goes to Swar, which is right between the Holy Council, and the Convent. It's got a nice little space station on it.
Can you spell it for me so I can just find it? SWR UR.
And then the other one goes to Sinorodor,
Oh,
which is...
one goes to Swir?
Yeah, but that's the one at Ethereal.
I have to go there
Alfred.
then. That makes a lot more sense for me to go to. It's gonna
Alright,
take
just make
me
sure
1 year to get a little bit more than a year and a half to get there, but then it won't take me that much longer to get where I need to go. If that makes any sense. That's where we'll try and go. So in a year and a half I'll come out of Swir, and then I can use my tiny fleets to reinforce you. But to be honest, my fleets aren't gonna do a lot in this war whenever we do go to war.
We're just gonna have to group up our fleets to make picket stuff. Like...
Ooh. I'm also like a month away from hitting my cap. Does anybody need any minerals whatsoever?
You can throw me a few, but like 300,000?
3,000 to Dorado.
Actually, 2,000. Yeah.
I remember last time I did this, it didn't go through.
Oh jeez. Well, the minerals are going somewhere.
Alright, so I'm sending you 2,000 right now.
Alright.
So apparently I'm going to become president in like 3 years, and then at that point I can build all the fleets, but they're going to be far away from the front line, which is kind of annoying.
Yeah,
some of my fleet be useful, or I just put them all at Crimdor.
Alright, let's see what your fleets are. 8,000. Do you just have one 8,000 fleet?
Yeah, one 8,000 and two. No. Let me see. Yep, just one.
Just one 8,000. Yeah, so here's the thing. I'm not sure. Yeah, no, they don't. They have open borders between the Continuancy and the High Kingdom. Alright. And then the other question is, where does the Federation fleet go? Because... how much capacity does the first fleet take? A lot. Yeah, the second fleet's not going to be anywhere near as powerful as the first.
What we should do is we should try and go after systems that have good deposits in it. So whatever we take
I mean,
will
most of
give
the
us
border ones are
resources.
nice. Like, if we just take Morgard, Braham to Zonfener, that's just going to be like such a victory right there.
Alright.
Because
If that's where
24 minerals, 15, it's so damn good, dude.
Where's the 24? Oh, Beham doesn't have all of it. That's what you're talking about. Alright.
And then if we're looking at the Holy Council, if they just push to Antraz, again, they get a huge like buff in terms of production. Those 3 systems are worth their weight in gold.
And to be honest, if they only claim like a handful of systems, once we occupy them, we might not even have to do a fight to get them to be like, okay, I accept that.
Yeah, but we just need to defend them. Those are like really easy to defend. There's only one way in, and unless he goes through the Continuancy, he will have to deal with our fleets.
I don't know why, but that...
Say again? Is my mic fucking up?
No, it's his, I think.
Okay.
What's
Thank you
up?
for you coming in and out.
And
Alright. Okay.
the game has been very good for me. I'll be annoying if you're like the Federation and I can't hear what you guys are saying.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so that's the 32. Federation fleet, what? Why is it growing? Oh yeah, what's your fleet capacity, Slayer?
I heard you to me, but like the word didn't quite get through.
Fleet capacity, what you at?
So if you guys can hear me, I think we might need to use chat for a little bit because I couldn't really hear what you're saying.
I mean, you're coming through a little better.
Alright.
But...
No, I can hear you now. That's much better than it was not too long ago.
Asking you about your fleet size, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just checked the stream.
I think it may be that I'm just like I'm running a couple things on my computer at the same time.
Could be.
But no, I've been getting like popping in my headphones, and I think that's because like I've got multiple things on the same bandwidth or something stupid. I don't know if that's affecting things here. Oh yeah, and I have an ascension perk I can take. I remember talking about that with you guys. And I was thinking galactic force projection would be okay. Do you guys remember that conversation?
Not quite.
It's just like, it's gonna be a good cheap way for me to get more fleets and for us all to have more fleet capacity.
Yeah, do that.
Alright, we're gonna go for that then. Galactic force projection. I haven't done that one in forever.
Oh yeah, Brain. We need you to start building that star base. Have you started yet?
Which system?
Crudel, right?
At Nigiro. At Nigiro, you need to build... Yes, it's at your far tail. Far right tail. Little off at 12 o'clock.
One second. Some Ikanan. There's one progenitors asking whether I want to contribute my species to do some endangered species preserve.
Oh no, I remember that one. Or rather, I know that one. Dun dun
Just giving me
dun.
shit.
But we need. I think I need that in my population. Nigiro. I've got a star base in it. Sorry, no, a starport. I'm upgrading it.
Ghetto. Oh, you got a star
Oh,
base,
I've
you're
got a
upgrading
base.
it. Yep. Build at least like two shipyards and a combat simulation, because that's where our fleets are gonna rebuild from. So actually, shoot. If I ordered the Federation things, it wouldn't build at your starbase, would it? Oh my god, dude.
I'm not sure now.
Exactly.
Not an expert when it comes to that stuff.
And I usually do shit alone by myself. Alright, what the hell are you guys doing? Why are you there?
Is it time to start a sector?
Maybe for you.
Yeah, I'm at 7 of 5 planets, so I think it is. No redevelop, no build stuff.
Holy shit, I can terraform.
Nice.
About time.
Should I speed up the game now? I think I can afford to, at least.
Goddamn, the best thing that I can do is size 15.
Ooh. Foth has some pretty big fleets. Hey Foth, if you want me to send you anything like minerals or energy to make it easier for you to support your fleets or even build more, I can do that easy.
Yeah, I kinda got a little energy problem, but
What's
that's
your deficit right now?
I'm at minus 183.
Alright, I'll send you 100 every month, okay? Or
Okay.
maybe I think I can do more than that actually. I'm gonna send you a bit more and hopefully the others can too.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
My energy problem. It's the monthly gain is negative, so I'm continuing something similar to last week.
What is your current number?
Minus 22. I just did
can
something
Hold on a second.
be fine in a few months.
Alright. Until those few months.
I just ended a trade deal I was making with the with an artisan thingy or a mutagen thing because like I could, and now oh, there it goes, it kicked in. The energy's gone. I was getting energy, I think, from them. Let's go back to them and be like, hey, so about that energy deal where you're giving us energy, we'll take that again. But yeah, if somebody else can give him energy to keep him afloat, that'd be useful. I mean, actually, what's your stockpile right now, Foffer? Do you have a good stockpile of energy?
And 24k.
You should be okay.
No.
Like right now,
Yeah.
you're losing, I think, less than 50 a month, right?
Actually, I'm at 0 now. I've activated the oh god, what's it called in English?
Capacity
Net
thing?
overload. Yeah, capacity overload thing. Yeah.
Nice. That's useful stuff right there. Alright, now we're in a much better position. And I still have like 12k energy saved up. I wasn't going to use it for anything, so it's no big deal. When we do go to war though, just a reminder, people will probably want to go to a person. I think the Reagan one are the ones with the really nice resource. They give you like extra firepower, so you might want to trade with them for a little bit to get your opinion up or something like that. I think it's the Reagans that give you that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, with the who the fuck died? A scientist.
I can get like extra happiness from the mutagens, and that's okay, but it's not great for us. We have a lot of slaves, I think. It might be worth it actually, because happiness boosts a lot of production at least. My fleets are making their way to the wormhole. They'll get there eventually. They're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 jumps away, but it's like a zigzag, so they don't have to go across the whole system.
Why do I have no governor? What the fuck? Shit. I have no governor. Police. Retired fleet officer. Fuck yeah. You, sir, are qualified for this job. Have at you.
We need
No, I
a
don't
new
want to
leader.
rename you. Go in. Thank you. Oh, yes. Now that's glorious.
Oh, now I have wormhole travel.
You have what?
Finished research, wormhole travel, the wormhole stabilization.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Nice.
That's good stuff. Yeah, we might need that for maneuvering around our space. I really think we should strongly consider getting gateways earlier rather than later.
Oh my god, dude, yes. I'm getting gateways the minute I can.
What do you need for it?
You need galactic wonders, I believe, but you might need gateway restoration too. But either way, they will be so nice because my territory, or all of our territories, are just hella windy.
Yeah.
War declared.
War.
Better not be us.
No.
Why do these
So
people look familiar?
they got one planet.
Yeah, fuck them up. Who are they? Who are they fighting against?
A one planet size 25 thing, so there must be Gaia thingies, huh?
Technology secure.
Of history
Yeah, they're Marshall.
question here. The Citizen Commonwealth of Faris. How did 3 days. What was the arrangement over there? That little patch between me and the state of Pandra Zone.
State of Pandra Zone? Wait. A history question?
I'm sorry, I was spacing out for a second. Is that something that I can help with?
Patch,
What the fuck?
the citizen Commonwealth of Farix.
How do you spell that?
Farix.
F
That's the
A R
territory,
I.
and the red patch, the Tundra Zone.
Ah, I see what you're talking about. That little thing. So it's a protectorate.
Intentional to keep it there.
It's your protectorate, isn't it? Is that what we're talking about?
It is. Yes, yes.
So protectorates are good to keep around because they provide you with influence. But if you want the planet, if you're like starved on planets, you can take that and use it. But I think it might be worth just keeping them as a protectorate. It's up to you, really.
Claim my system, the High Kingdom.
What I would do if I was you, Game Brain, is I would go over Paya and I would get an observation post set up there, and then potentially even try and uplift them, because it looks like you have a space age civilization there. Do you know what I'm talking about?
You may have to guide me a little bit more.
So near that place that you're building your starbase, Naguro, just south of that,
Nagiro, yep.
is Paya,
Yep.
and it's got a little thing in there. I'm pretty sure that's a space age civilization over this planet, and if you get them inside of your borders soon, you can enlighten them, which will basically give you a pretty easy planet as a protectorate, because if they're space age, it's the easiest to do out of all of the different stages of the civilizations. And I think if it's got that little station above it like that, that means it's space age. It's kind of like at where we are in our current point of space development. If somebody showed up here, it'd be pretty easy for us to get to space because we kind of like understand a lot about space, even though we're not there yet.
Actually, I've got an instruction underway already to build a star base there.
Nice. Yeah, once you got that, make sure you set up an observation post so you can think about getting them inside your system sooner rather than later. I mean, this is all assuming that we win our upcoming war.
I don't know why you would be doubtful of our abilities.
Yes, you're right. I should believe. How else are we supposed to be successful?
Right side of history. We already formed the largest federation in species.
Yes, but our federation is pretty wimpy.
Huh. Every day we get strong. Oh, sorry, my boom was up.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was having a bit of trouble hearing you there, but that's cool.
Mhm.
You figured it out.
Yep. The initiative to build the stations bigger will pay off in 84 days. Oh, they made peace. How much did they lose? Oh, they gained territory.
They did?
Yes, they gained territory.
That's scary.
However, we could use this to our advantage.
Yeah?
Okay, so that federation, the hegemony of this won't join our federation, it seems, because they don't like all of us. Who the hell do they like then?
Me?
What the hell?
They hate everyone. No, they just don't
Yeah.
like us enough to want to join us, I think, maybe.
If we could get them to join, that'd be so nice.
They really like Foth.
Foth, go woo them.
You got mutual rivals We haven't rivaled the same people as them, and that would probably make them like us more. Maybe they
Exactly,
could
but we
like.
can't. Wait. Could the Holy Council rival the High Kingdom?
Yeah, you probably should rival them.
Brain. Could you go rival the Foreign Kingdom, like
The High.
the High Kingdom, just so we gain friends with the Homogeny Abyss? How's the
Yeah, if you're a rival with them, then the Homogeny Abyss will maybe be friendly with you, and
Mhm.
it looks like you might even have closed borders with them. You might want to open borders with them if that's the case.
We could also get closer to the assembly north of the
Leviathan, right?
the Homogeny.
So, yeah, Game Your Brain, if you want to rival the High Kingdom, then the Homogeny Abyss will be more likely to like you, and you'll probably want to also open borders to the Homogeny Abyss.
Let's do this. Open borders first.
I don't know
Okay.
how long it takes for them to like close their borders with their enemies, but I think right now the Nthari sovereignty can send people through the Homogeny Abyss, but eventually that won't be the case. Eventually they'll close borders after their war.
Yeah, it takes a while. A couple of years usually.
I mean, I'm sending my fleets up north, but since it takes years for them to get up there, I might as well just keep them up there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna do that.
Dude, there's like no good planets in my space anymore for me to expand into. That sucks.
Yup. It
Alright.
happens. I might give you a planet or two down here. Didn't we talk about you having
Access
Soli?
to one, yeah, Sojimar.
Mm-hmm. I can give
And-
that to you now if you need that to expand.
Yeah, that ocean world's just so tempting, dude.
Alright, yeah, I'm sending it to you.
Alright.
I'm gonna give you... What system do I need to give you? Boldoon? Is that the only one I can give you?
Yeah, you have to get Boldoon, and then
And then I can probably do another one. So accept Boldoon, and then I should have more options.
yeah, the Boldoon system, agreeing.
I have seen this cause bugs before, so...
Alright. Then Banagoho.
Trying to get to you
That's when
again.
when you set declare rivalry against High Kingdom,
Yes.
it is overwhelming in terms of relative power, so I can't do it.
Yeah, that's fine. That's
Oh.
understandable.
Maybe eventually.
One day you'll be strong enough. Then Karesa, with an N in there.
Yeah. And then the last one will be...
Sorojimara. I'm gonna rename that to make it better.
Alright, it better be clever.
Me? Clever? Alright, offer trade deal. Are you gonna be the one doing this?
What?
No, I'll do it.
What are we trying
I
to
want
do?
to give you this. The systems on the approach.
Oh, you're gonna give me them back?
Yeah, those three.
Okay.
Receiving communications.
I am only asking for the planet system.
That
I
is
would
fair.
not assume, you know.
Although I didn't build up the station here for some reason. It's very unlike me.
Construction complete.
Looks like a couple things that I missed. Do you need any more minerals, or how we doing, guys?
Right now, we're just limited by the build time on my station. I already got 4 shipyards working on the new fleet, and it should be done. Let's see, we got strike cruiser, corvette. It should be done within the year. We're just waiting on one last strike cruiser. That's probably going to be the limiting factor here.
Oh, I should have upgraded this a while ago. Alright, my new shipyard is going to be at Elthier, because that's going to be where I send people through anyways. Yeah.
Dude, if you have shipbuilding capacity there.
I'm just going to do only shipyards. 100% just send everything. I've got 23k minerals saved up. Might as well just throw that at the enemy.
Yeah.
I also have star capacity I can use. I'm at 8 at 12 right now, so I should probably build it over stuff.
Yep.
What would you recommend? Like, find a black hole or something? I don't know if I have that
you
tech.
have 2 black holes to your north end.
I wonder if I have that tech yet that lets me build that stuff.
It's a sensor thing, so probably not, but you'll get it. Like, you'll see it eventually.
I don't think I have it yet. But I could go over an enclave and try and do their special buildings, right?
Do you have any enclaves in your territory?
I think I have the one curator enclave.
The one.
Yeah.
I mean, you better be trading with the curators. Oh right, that reminds me, where's the military? Not the military, the trade. Which one do you think has the good stuff?
I think it's the Riggin one. I think they give you... I can't check it right now, but I'm trading with them to get opinion. And I think eventually they give you extra firepower, so it's good to have a good relationship with them.
Eco-adaptation or naval capacity.
Construction complete.
Resource production obtained. What does it mean? The first time I see this.
Special resource?
That just means it's the strategic resource.
So, like, I think at the top of the screen next to your starbase capacity, it shows you which special resources you have. Sometimes that will give you, like, extra damage with certain types of weapons or research speed. It depends on the special resource.
I have energy weapon damage crystals. I have one
The High
extra.
Kingdom keeps claiming.
Dude, you gotta claim back. Alright, you need to make claims on Gromen, Zarutka, and Antaras. And that's the first 3 in their territory. Like, make claims on them. Otherwise, you won't be able to get them after the war. Same goes for you, Foff.
Yeah, but I've got a little problem. If I go to this drop-down menu and go to claims, it shows that there are no systems I can claim.
Really?
How much influence do you have?
293.
Okay.
Usually what I do is I click on the Empire, and then there's a button that says Make Claims, and
then you should have a bunch of green squares over the system. Or green hexagons. Do you see those? And there's like a plus sign right next to them.
Yeah, it says we can't claim any of their systems.
Why not? Not enough influence?
I don't know. I'm
should have
sending a
enough
screenshot.
Yeah, that would be
Your
nice to see.
influence yeah.
I don't understand. That's really strange because usually if you're bordering them, it's
It's not
cheap.
an
It's
issue.
like 50 influence to make a claim. Maybe is it got to do with
Mine
him
is
being a
even worse.
xenophile? It may be your policy or something. I don't know if you were able to
Shoot,
claim
do you have-
territory.
Okay.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
that could be a policy, dude.
I haven't seen that policy if it is a policy.
But you
I'm
can't
looking
have
for it.
policies that fuck with shit, like having only defensive wars and crap like that.
I feel like that it would make sense if like your xenophile people don't like to take territory. You might need to change the policy. But usually when it's like you go to try to make a claim and you can't do it, it will give you more reasons than like, you know, it just
Not allowed
can't
to.
happen.
Yeah.
Like when I go to make a claim on a system that's too far away. Oh, apparently those are.
Oh, I see. My war philosophy is at liberation wars only.
That'll do it.
So
Yeah,
we
you called
could
it.
hypothetically do a liberation war, but I think E-Bend is not convinced that would be a great idea.
I mean, this is like what the council's like has issue with. I mean, because like I'm just like, why would you like liberate them? Just take the planets. There's no one in that sector of space, anyways. Who are we liberating? You know, the nearest colony they have is like 5-7 jumps away.
Yeah, I know what you mean. The planets are pretty far away, and it might be that we don't ever actually get to the planets. If that happened, that'd be a shame. What would be
mean, we'll
nice
have
is
to
if we
talk
can just
about it.
simply get like a couple systems and then play defensively and just sneak those off of them. Like
Yeah.
right now, they're making claims on you, Gamer Brain, and if they get those systems, they could enforce them, which would be a real bummer. But
Yeah, no.
the more systems they have to claim over to get to your other ones, the more expensive it gets. So they probably won't be able to claim everything.
Alright, so
I
here's
think
what
so far I've
think.
seen 3 or 4 claims already.
Yeah, so here's what I'm gonna say
That's manageable.
is our, even if it's gonna take longer for us to move our fleets, I think that our primary Federation fleet should take the entrance through the Holy Council, because they are... Actually, I wonder if they're gonna try to use Heaven's Gate as a logistics base. Or if they're gonna go back down to their south section. Because if we're fighting it... Yeah, I'm still gonna send the Federation fleet through the Holy Council's entrance.
I think a
And-
Doom stack might be best.
However, we should have... I'm gonna send my fleets... Shoot.
Do you guys know what that means when I say Doom stack?
Yeah.
Say that again?
Doom stack, it's like when you stack all of your fleets on top of each other and then they all engage everything at once. It's kind of hard to beat, so people call it a Doom stack.
I see. Learned something new.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna send my my fleets up to the convents area, and we'll defend and push through there.
Yeah, we should definitely have a second fleet kind of helping out with that. Like the star bases won't be able to do that much to defend against our fleets. Like what we need to be worried about is when they do actually send their fleets up north, they'll hit us kind of hard. But yeah, a long time ago they didn't have command limits for your fleets. You could put every last one of your fleets into one fleet, or every last ship into one fleet, and they basically introduced the command limits to try and force you to split them up and move them around.
So back to the policy. So should I change it to unrestricted wars?
I don't know. That's something you got to figure out as a country.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Because if you upset a lot of your factions, you can have issues in the long run.
I think unrestricted wars is what we need for claims, though.
Let me see. War philosophy. Yeah, you need to go unrestricted wars versus the defensive wars.
I've got some incoming transmission threatening me.
Incoming transmission, huh?
Tribute or face their warriors.
Is that a
Who's threatening
marauder
you now?
thingy?
Yeah, it seems like a.
You kind of have to just do that, unless you want to fight like 14k. That just will show up and run around your land.
Can give them some minerals. I've got excess.
That's good. Sounds about right. I'm looking forward to spending all of our minerals on boats. How is the fleet design on the Federation fleet? Is it any good? Have you been looking at it?
Huh?
I think Eben's got the Federation fleet right now, but we can
Yes.
we
What
can
about
check
them?
like the ship design, right?
Yeah, you can all check the ship design.
Ship
Federation
designer.
ship designer.
Only the
Exactly.
president can look at it. I was asking if you
Oh,
have been.
Okay. They have energy siphons. Do we want energy siphons?
That's what I was
Why do
asking.
they not have chain guns? Where are the chain guns?
We may need to
Oh
respec our
my.
Federation fleet here. So just
Okay.
design
I
it the way
like-
you like it, and I'll build more like that.
Okay. Do we have any intel on the enemy's fleet type?
We could probably get it. An active sensor link with that other dude would have been worth it to get that info. I don't think I'm gonna be able to see much.
I can offer them that. They have good. Oh, I'm not allowed to have your research. Fuck you.
I can't see their fleet. I just went and got a thing with one of their neighbors. And it doesn't seem like they have vision on the fleets.
We should have had this during the war.
Yeah, that would have been useful, right? That would have been really nice to know what they've been focusing on so we could have countered it. I mean, I assume the AI pretty much does the same thing every time, right?
I wouldn't know.
I don't really do ship design very often.
Alright, let's see. They got tier 3 missiles, tier 3 armors and shields,
Who?
disruptors, and level 5 lasers. So definitely spec into shields. Because they got good lasers at least.
The enemy? The kingdom?
The High Kingdom, yeah.
You can see them?
I can see their ship, their station stuff. So
Oh, you can see stations, which is different, and that's helpful. I understand.
Wait, what? Oh, I guess they haven't upgraded it yet. Alright, yeah. So they got really good lasers. So
I see that.
going
Tier
off
5
of that,
lasers.
let's take a look at this.
They got some decent missiles, tier 4 reactors. Yeah. I don't know how that compares to my stuff, but I'm gonna assume better.
Shield. You're better off with afterburners.
I'm not
Afterburners.
much worse off than they are.
Alright, I need to make new Corvettes because it's just like, it's auto design. Fuck you. Well, thanks, guys. Auto design. No, I don't want it to auto design. Please. Please. Why? Why are you auto designing crap?
Because it can.
Fuck you, game. I will find a way.
Should I send these fleets back to upgrade properly?
Okay, I can't change this. Also, yeah, my fleets are not exactly spec'd for this. Why do I not have afterburners?
2 shipyards on the way for material.
I'm curious.
What are the buildings that's needed to help the war?
Having a combat simulation on station will mean that our reinforced ships are better. So that would be nice. Other than that, if you had the disruption aura, that would be convenient if we ever are forced to fall back and defend that station. Just like
Field generator.
Yeah. So the red one, the one that decreases enemy shielding, that can take a huge can make a huge difference in a fight.
I think you mentioned earlier the first one.
Oh, the combat sims, or what are
Yeah,
they?
the combat sim.
Battle
It's on
simulators.
my list.
Wait, do you have it or no?
See it on the buildings list.
You don't see it? Maybe you haven't done that research.
Let me find out.
Oh, and if we don't have trade agreements with each other, we should probably set that stuff up. Just saying.
Research agreements.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Research agreements. I feel like we might
Already
though.
on it.
Yeah, me and Game Your Brain didn't have one there. Looks like the rest of us did though.
Construction complete.
By the way, I'm gonna unlock 0-point capacitors soon.
Nice.
And hopefully they'll be a boon to our Federation fleet.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ, I am upset with Federation fleet designer is better than you. You're running tier 3 shields. You could be running tier 4 shields. Get your shit together. I will be always upset about this.
The AI is not supposed to be smart. It's supposed to be dumb.
Let me be smart for you. Alright, anyways, where was I? Right. Alright, this fleet is at max capacity. Who the fuck? Oh, that's 6 o'clock.
Oh, I know what I should be trading here. I should be trading away food. I don't need food. I guess if you guys want food, I could be trading that, but
I'm right now on food. Thank you.
Alright, I have a 4K fleet moving to the convent. Convent?
the Covenant.
Covenant. Thank you. I forgot how to read.
I just thought Halo, and I was like, I know what that is.
Yes, exactly. Anyways, so we'll have the Holy Council hold their fleets in reserve in case they get smart and go through the continuance. We'll have the
Wait, before you move on, does that make sense to Game Your Brain? Do you know what he's saying?
Serve meaning
The
what
enemy
I mean.
could cut through that fallen empire. And between you and it, there's like a tiny little bit of something. The mechas are continuance. It's like a reddish color.
Yeah, they can cut through that probably. So if they get smart, you should probably hold your fleet in one of those 3 systems. Probably Taramada, so you can just react and cut them off. Or you can stick with the Loot Ruck, which is the 13K fleet, which we're gonna have to use to really break down their shit for our other fleets to process. Otherwise, we're gonna have
my
issues.
fleet is right next to Taranda, so
Construction.
Yes, I know.
them to stay there.
Yeah.
Anybody
So you don't
want any
you don't
minerals?
need them there. You don't need them there right
Ooh,
now.
actually, wait, I can spend this
But
here.
because we're not gonna start the war for at least another 3 years just to move ships into place.
Yeah. I got
Like-
some that are on their way, but that's smart. I think it's going to take me some time to get there.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna take a while.
Ooh, Nebula Refinery. I forgot about those. I could be setting those up.
Exactly.
You're in a nebula too?
Construction complete.
We're not too close to the Great Khan, but that can start to happen, I think, like in 11 years, right?
Eventually.
That will shake things up in an interesting way.
Oh, for sure.
Vessels upgraded.
Art College. Alright, curators. Are we friendly enough to do this deal? We'd like a mutual think tank. Yay. Good for us. If you guys feel like speed 3, I can turn it up, but it does look actually like FOF is a little bit behind us, so it might be worth keeping on speed 2. Because like we're not running into issues right now. To be honest, I prefer speed 2 over speed 3. Speed 3 is tricky to do, like once you got a bigger nation.
Hmm.
I'm fine. Let's see what Fluff and Epen thinks.
I'm fine with speed 2. Like, this is chill. I'm just like starting to do species modifications and stuff like that, so that's nice. Gonna finally address these low habitability worlds that I got going on that are just kind of they're gonna be so nice. And I need to figure out where to put another damn station.
It might be time for another colony.
Star system charted.
My colony cap reached. Last time I did something to
Sectors.
create sectors.
Yep. Yeah, it's probably time
Create
for you
new
to do
sectors.
that. You know, sectors can hold multiple planets within it, right?
I do, yeah.
I've got quite some.
I mean, dude, if you did not know that each planet you could have more than one planet in a system, Hairband would have been such a fucking mess. Like, You had 40 planets by the end of that goddamn playthrough.
At least, dude. At least 40 planets.
That's fucked. Like, goddamn, dude.
That's fun.
Like, your population was the highest in the galaxy, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, easily.
Between what? Between the hairbands and what did we call? Oh, the Australians. Yeah, yeah. So many people. But yeah, once I get a simulation in, I would like volunteers.
Oh, you know what I should have done before handing that system over to you?
Colonize it so I get some people.
Yeah.
No good. I'm not at that stage yet. They would be food for a while.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well when you're at that point, remind me that I wanted to give you psychics.
You're an Imperial Mining and Slaving Guild. I mean, I feel like you wouldn't have a problem just giving your people away. As you know, why the fuck not?
Hey, if it's better for society, it's what's best for society.
Exactly.
Anyways,
There you go. I'm just finding people that, you know, are useful to my needs. That the variety of bioforms is always a good variety. You get tired of the same body, you know?
oh, okay. I guess I could see it that way. My alarm for the hour just went, so I think I'm gonna pause it here. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave a like and to subscribe.